Hey guys, welcome back to the main event. I'm Daniel, and yeah, tonight we're at the end of 1994, so we're gonna find out who the main eventer of 1994 is. And of course, what we do is we take all the winners from the previous main events of that year, and then I try to take the top three, finally figuring out who the main eventer is. So let me just give you a quick rundown of who is all eligible for this position. We got Bret Hitman Hart, Brian Knobbs, Dustin Rhodes, Dusty Rhodes, Hulk Hogan, Jerry Saggs, Lex Luger, Ric Flair, Roddy Piper, Sting, and The Undertaker. Alright, so I tried to use this list as a way of correcting some wrongs and giving like a little spotlight to somebody who maybe normally wouldn't get it. The one controversial decision I made was in '89. I made the main eventer Big John Studd. He passed away that year. I just felt like he was probably poised for great things that year, and he was cut short. I've made similar decisions throughout, but my response is, it's my show. If you want to do your own show, go right ahead, and I'll check it out, and I'll support you. So what I normally do is whenever before I start a new year, when I watch these main events, I kind of already know who I want to pick, or at least I have an idea. So I usually mentally just think of that year, and then I think of each company. So I'm like, who is my favorite guy, or who I think was the top guy in WWF in '94, who's the top guy in WCW '94, and then I just kind of watch them. And of course, one thing, I didn't watch WCW at the time. I just from what I read or whatever. And a lot of times, I usually stay pretty close to what I was thinking, but then a lot of times I change a little bit, I shift. So when I'm looking at this list right here, and it's time for third place, who am I going to put in third place? I was like, there's so many people who probably do deserve it, to be mentioned up there. But I'm thinking to myself, like, this guy will never, ever probably be on this list again. I really can't think of any other main event this guy has won from here on out. So this may be the last chance I can put this guy in there. I always personally liked him, and since it's my show, third place, Brian Knobbs. Send the hate. Drop those comments. I like the Nasty Boys, and you know what? I'm not just giving it to him because I like him, but he had a decent year too. He went from being despised scum from Nastyville to stepping up when it mattered, helping out the Rhodes in their war against Colonel Robert Parker in the War Games match, and he was very instrumental in their victory there. And not just that, but he was rubbing shoulders with Hogan that whole year. They're friends in real life, but kayfabe, we didn't know that. Guess what? He's turned a new leaf. He's fighting for the right thing right now, and I feel like I may never get a chance to give Brian Knobbs anything. It's like if Virgil somehow slipped into this list. I'd have to kind of give it to him. So, Brian Knobbs, third place. All right, now like I said, excuse me, let me get a quick little sip here. There we go. So like I say, I always try to, keep in mind a mental pick, two, or one from each company. And a lot of times that changes. Because once again, especially in WCW, because I'm just I don't know that company at all. So whenever I get to it, I'm like, oh, wow. And I've changed a couple on the WWF as well. So, it just alters or alternates. You just don't know. But this is the one time when my picks from the beginning remain the top two. And it was tough to try to decide who goes where, but in the end, here's my decision. So runner-up, Hulk Hogan. The Hulkster gets it. In my opinion, I think he had a tremendous year in '94. Of course, I didn't know that. I knew it from reading it, but I didn't remember off the top of my head. But from watching this, it refreshed my memory that he was PWI's Wrestler of the Year in '94. He had a great year. He made his return. The reason he didn't get the main eventer of the year was he wrestled half a year. Let's be honest. He was literally he came in July. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That's half a year that you spent not main eventing or wrestling. So it's kind of hard for me to give him the Duke there. But still, yeah, came in, won the title. He retired Flair. Still saying so today. Flair never wrestled ever again. And then not only did he retire Flair, but he had his best friend turn on him. He had Brother Brutai turn on him And even during all that, still was able to step up and face the Faces of Fear. Yeah, Hulkamania was running wild. So yeah, runner-up, Hulk Hogan. So that means, who is my main eventer of 1994? And the answer is Bret Hitman Hart. And this is one of those things I kind of feel like, yeah, I'm giving it to him because he definitely deserves it. But I kind of feel like he didn't main event a whole lot in 94. At least pay-per-view wise. He was the champion. There was 5 pay-per-views WWF put on in 94. He won the Royal Rumble, or co-won the Royal Rumble, which was tremendous. Would go on to win the title from Yokozuna, the monstrous Yokozuna. Finally, he corrected the right from WrestleMania 9 that night, defeated Yokozuna to begin his, epic reign. Probably my favorite reign of his, to be honest with you. But then he was relegated to mid-card and like semi-main event spots the rest of the year. King of the Ring rolls around, he gets bumped to the mid-card for a Jerry Lawler Roddy Piper match. And don't get me wrong, I love and respect both Piper and Lawler. Sorry, your world champion should always close the show. I've always thought this, I still do to this day. SummerSlam. As much as I thought, even as a kid, that The Undertaker versus his doppelganger was an awesome idea, no, you do not put Owen and Bret before that. Are you kidding me? And Owen and Bret tore the house down, match of the night. And they're just like, semi-main event, Taker. And then Taker again bumps him for a casket match rematch. Once again, as a kid, I'll be honest with you, as a kid, I was probably more into the Taker matches. But I'm just saying, from a standpoint, from a sports standpoint, you don't, from a wrestling standpoint, you don't, put your world championship, you don't devalue it like that. I will always understand, like in the case of like a Royal Rumble, and I'll even go as far as like maybe a King of the Ring. But no, I'm sorry, unless if the main event or if the pay-per-view doesn't have a big specialty blowout at the end. No, there's no big gimmick match at the end of the night, or at the end of the night. Then no, your world title was at the end, and I just felt like, Vince can even say like, well, we gave him the ball that year and we believed him. You didn't believe in him, Vince. You didn't, because if you did, you would have had him headline every one of those. Instead, you put him on the back burner and let everybody else do their thing. So yeah, I'm here to correct that wrong right there. Bret the Hitman fucking Hart is my main eventer of 1994. So guys, let me know what you think about my choice here. Gripe about it, whatever. Tell me who your main eventer of 1994 is. Drop those comments down below. And guys, tune back in tomorrow night because we're beginning a brand new year. And we're going to kick off with the Royal Rumble. Love it. Alright, that's all I got, guys. Thank you for watching. Until next time.